Joel Hoekstra, excellent work I've seen on this album. Dying to Live.
Oh,
Excellent,
thanks so much.
excellent. Sure, you've been asked this question so many times. Why did you put the 13 at the end of your name?
Oh, just 'cause I wanted to give it a project name. I've got three solo albums I put out years ago that were just primarily instrumental guitar records that showcased my playing ability. And I just wanted to do an album that was more like straight ahead rock, that sounded like a band. So I
Right.
called in help from all my favorite musicians. But the reality is, I did all the writing, all the words and melodies, etc. So it really wasn't fair to call it a band. So I gave it a project name, and Joel Hoekstra's 13.
Well,
I
it
thought
certainly
Joel
works.
Hoekstra people would be anticipating a guitar album,
Yeah.
and it's, as you know from listening to it, it's more like just, it almost sounds like a band, just straight ahead rock stuff.
Yeah, there's no difference with anything else, when you look at it, melodic hard rock, at its best. It's awesome.
Thanks. Yeah, I wanted to do something that was in the genre I'm most well known for these days, from my time in Night Ranger and Whitesnake, and even Rock of Ages and Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I've had a lot of fans asking me why I don't make an album like this, and I've always really wanted to make an album like this too. So it was interesting just to go about something not, I didn't want to put 3-minute guitar solos in all the songs and make it all about guitar playing. I just wanted to do some cool songs for fans, and I think the result is something that is best described as like Dio-ish at its
Hmm.
heaviest and Foreigner-ish at its lightest.
And you've just released, lyric video. And what's your opinions on, lyric videos? Because it's,
I've never done one before. There was two schools of thought, either just putting up a video of a still screen with the audio on YouTube, or just having some kind of visuals to go with it. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if it was a disservice to give it some kind of visuals or not, but I thought I'd try just having it be a lyric video for the first song, and there are a couple actual videos coming, and a couple more videos that I haven't really decided if they'll be lyric videos or just the static screen we talked about,
hmm
where it's just technically releasing the audio. It's all new to me, so I'm just kind of enjoying the experience as I go. And it's a diverse album, yet I think it flows well. But I do think it's going to take time for everybody to have a decent representation of all the music that's on there. The album can't really be summed up with one song. So
right.
I think as the singles come out and people hear it, I think they'll get on board. Hopefully, the song sampler that just came out yesterday seems to be having a great effect on people because they're getting a minute of every song.
hmm And like that, they get to taste it very good.
Yeah, exactly. Then you kind of get an idea of what all the material's going to sound like. So that seems to be going over really well with people right now.
And Joel, the artwork concept, were you 100% behind that? How to make the artwork go?
Well, the artwork it was obviously up to the graphic artist. I know there's been a lot of people freaking out about the eye and stuff like that, like it's Illuminati, and it was really more or less meant to represent your mind's eye,
hmm
and the light behind it meaning where you want to go. And that's really all this album is about, is like overcoming obstacles and eliminating obstacles to arrive where you're finally meant to be. So um, the album cover's kind of dark looking because I think a lot of those struggles in life are dark and everything. Like
Yeah.
everybody grappling with their vices or demons or what have you, But essentially, it's meant to have a positive message. It's the album ends on a real positive note. I think it's really just about, like I said, just trying to get where you feel like you want to be in life.
And Joel, you're playing with incredible drummers these days. I mean, Tommy Aldridge and Whitesnake, and Vinny Appice in this. It's very nice.
Yeah, there's a couple hard rock legends right there, huh? Not too
Yeah.
bad.
Well, you can't complain on that. And that's a very good accomplishment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm honored to have this lineup on the album. Having Russell Allen and Jeff Scott Soto sing on it is amazing. I think it's two of the best singers in rock today. on there. And as you said, Vinny Appice and Tony Franklin handled the bass, and Derek Sherinian was kind enough to be the special guest keyboard player on it. So, like I said, these were guys that really kind of helped me out. The music is all mine. I wrote it all.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they were just had enough of a level of respect for me to help me out on this and help me with the vision of the album. So I'm very grateful for that. And of course, the Whitesnake lineup is totally amazing to be working with. David Coverdale and Tommy Aldridge and Reb Beach and Michael Devin and Michele Lupi, our keyboard player, who's amazing in his own right, unbelievable vocalist. So I'm having a great time on that as well. The tour's gone great, and no complaints, man.
Yeah, and awesome videos as well with Whitesnake. I mean, those are good stuff to watch with you in it.
Thank you very much. Well, tip of the cap to David on that. He didn't just settle for like the stock thing that everybody does these days. He wanted to go his own route with that, and I think Stormbringer especially is a really cool video.
You got that right.
To him.
Yep. Incredible stuff, you know. And the power of social media. You're starting to have a lot of power on the internet, you know, with all you're doing. What do you think of that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, my main thing is I just hope I can be able to keep doing what I'm doing for a living. So I like to be on there, and I enjoy interacting with the fans because I do appreciate all the support. I'm not some big time rock star that's set for life or anything like that. I'm just a guitar player. So I totally appreciate all the support from everybody, and that's why I try to stay actively involved in promoting everything I'm doing, because I feel like people are sharing in the experience with me. So I think that's a good thing.
And Joel, you know, guitars, this is what you're known for, because we see some incredible guitars, custom guitars, I'm sure, you know, being showcased in Whitesnake and in this, Joel Hoekstra's 13. I mean, we're seeing some incredible stuff. What do you own?
I don't exactly know the number of guitars I have right now, but I think it's like 30-something. And so a lot of Les Pauls. Yeah. Obviously, for the Whitesnake tour, I had 5 brand new guitars made. Gibson made me a white and a black custom Les Paul that I had medallions, the Whitesnake medallions made at a mint and set into the bodies, and then Gibson came up with this cool snake stencil on each of them. And same with Fender, because we're playing Deep Purple material on the tour. I had 2 Fender Stratocasters made and had medallions set into those. So that was really nice of Gibson and Fender to help me out at that vision. And then my friends at Atomic Guitars, just a small company, Atomic Guitar Works in the Phoenix area, came up with a concept of making a purple crystal guitar with a crystal WS on the top, and I've been using that for my guitar solo in the show, in the Whitesnake shows, and that's really become a fan favorite. It's really over the top. I don't think I could play it for a whole show because everybody would just be looking at the guitar the whole time.
Yeah.
But it's totally fun to break out and play for the guitar solo.
Now, Joel, one question here. Like, in a sense, Whitesnake's always, you know, got the best guitar players ever. How do you feel to be in that lineup? You know, that you are the chosen one right now, you know, at Whitesnake.
I would just say humbled and just try to make sure that I'm doing the best I can, because that's all you really can do at the end of the day, and give hopefully a high energy show to the fans, give them their hard-earned money's worth, and make sure I'm bringing my A game all the time. I mean, it's great to have fun. It's also very important, though, to take it serious and treat it like a job, so the fans aren't getting your second best,
right?
If that makes sense.
Yep.
So far, so good. I mean, everybody's been great. All the fans, fantastic, and all the guys in the band have been great, and I'm enjoying the experience so far.
And, you know, returning back on Dying to Live, you produced this album from what I read. You know, you've done everything in a sense. Yeah,
it was really a labor of love, man. It didn't start like a lot of these quote-unquote all-star band albums where Frontiers has the budget and then they just get the guys, have someone else write the songs. This one was really like I wrote 7 songs and began to call, like I said, talk to my favorite musician friends, and all of them contributed. So I had 7 songs ready to go, before I went to Frontiers, and then I signed a deal with them, and we did 6 more songs because they don't release EPs.
Hmm.
So I was either, if they didn't want to sign it, I probably would have just released it independently, and it would have just been 7 songs and a cool project to put out. But this is great. I get a worldwide release with the Frontiers label, and they seem to be very enthusiastic about it over there. So it's good, man. I'm just trying to make the most of the opportunity.
And where was this mastered at? The album itself, mastering.
Chris Collier did the mixing and the mastering.
Okay.
Chris is getting just more and more business. He just mixed and mastered the new Lynch Mob album, and he did the Last in Line album that's going to be coming out. So a lot of people are really starting to take notice of his work. He does great stuff.
Well, Joel, man, this is great stuff this album's got to offer, and really look forward to seeing an actual promo video to one of these songs, and that would be great.
Yeah, that should be coming up soon. I think that's the next bit of promo that'll be released, will be an actual video. So lots in the works yet. There should be, like I said, a couple videos and a couple either lyric videos or static videos yet to come. And I hope everybody will give it a shot, man. I mean, I think it's cool stuff. So, but then of course I'm biased because it's mine. So,
yeah.
But I hope everybody likes it. I really do.
In itself, it's a great album, I have to say, and just keep up the great work. And always good to talk to you, even though this is our first time. But yeah, everything you do, keep up the good work.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate the support and you taking the time to do the interview.
Well, no problem. MusicLegends.ca supports you 100%. You supported us by posting some Whitesnake photos a little while back from my photographer in LA. And
oh, cool.
Yeah,
right
and
on.
you have a lot of power. That's why I say, because we've been having hits still coming from your social media. So that's good.
Wow, that's great. That's good to hear.
Yeah, letting you know personally. So thank you on that, and thank you for this interview, Joel.
Yeah, thanks again, man. I'll talk to you next time.
Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate
cool.
that. Okay, have
Bye,
a good
bro.
day.
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.